What's up, everyone? Range here, coming at you guys with a new how to be an MLG pro video today. And today what we're going to be talking about is what to look for in teammates, what kind of teammates you want to have, and what kind of team you want to build with the players on your team. Basically what kind of teammates you want to have though. So we're going to jump right into it. The first point is kind of that main point, the obvious point, is you want to be able to fill out the roles. So in my position, I am an SMG Slayer, so obviously I'd go out, look for a OBJ, an AR, and then maybe like a support, something like that. But those are just like the main roles. You got to fill the roles, because if you have all SMG Slayers, then nobody's going to be in hell. Obvious stuff like that. But getting more into it is you got to team with guys that you like. First off, like, you guys got to be friends in and out of the game, because if you're only friends in the game, that's going to kind of affect you guys, because you're not going to really have that chemistry. But also you got to be comfortable with them. You got to be comfortable talking to them, especially because it's online. It's not really that hard to talk to a lot of people, because you're not really face to face. It's just you hear their voice. But you got to be comfortable with them, because if you're comfortable with them, it makes it a lot easier for you to be like, look guys, I messed up here, whatever. And to talk about it, it's a lot easier over online. But still, if you go to a LAN or something, you got to be comfortable with the guys. Also, a good teammate to have, especially, is a hype man. Now, some people might get annoyed at a hype man. Like, some people are probably like, dude, why are you always yelling? Like, shut up. But for someone like me, I kind of personally enjoy a hype man. I kind of find them funny, but at the same time, they can really motivate me. So it's kind of a personal preference there. If you can get motivated easily, then definitely should get them. Another kind of trait, I guess you could say, for teammates is you want them to be humble but not quiet. Like, you don't want them to have an ego, because a lot of people in this community, sadly, do have an ego. You want them to be humble about their skill, but not like where, because I've talked to a lot of people. I've like talked to them on Twitter, got their Skype called them, get into a call, and like they barely talk. Like, obviously, yes, you're shy, stuff like that, but you gotta be outgoing. This is for you and what you should look for in teammates. Just people outgoing, easy to talk to, because honestly, you're talking to people online. They don't see you, and if they think you're annoying, so what? You leave the call and you never talk to them again in your life, so it's not that bad. Also, obviously, you're gonna probably find a lot of people on Twitter, stuff like that, maybe a website, but you want them to have sort of a social media following. Now, I don't mean they have to have 1,000 followers on Twitter, have like 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, not like that, but at least if they have a Twitter, stuff like that. Especially if they do have a YouTube, that's pretty good, because then you know they're trying to get their name out there. They're not just doing this for the money, I guess. Well, actually, you can make an argument about that. But like, at least they're dedicated, you know that. And you can kind of research them before you actually play with them, which is kind of what I do. I go on their Twitter, see if they have a YouTube. If they do, I go watch their videos, see what kind of person they are, stuff like that. And then two little main points, I guess, is you want your teammates to be around the same age as you, especially with this whole World League now. You want to have, like, I'm 15 right now, so obviously I'd look for 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, stuff like that, because you guys want to grow, and you guys kind of have the same mindset in a way. Obviously everybody thinks different, but you guys are kind of in the same level of life, I guess you could call it. I don't know. But also you want to live around the same area and in the same time zone. So if you do go to a LAN event, it's not far traveling for like one guy, and then for everybody else it's really quick. But basically those are the main tips. You want to like your teammates. You want them to be humble, not have an ego, maybe have a bit of a social media following, because if there's following, then they have fans, and those fans are always good. And then you want them to be around the same age and the same area. But this has been today's video. I will see you guys tomorrow. It's been Range. I'm signing out. Peace.